on the previous episode.
One day ahead. Everyone thinks the market crash is Friday. Probably going to happen tomorrow in terms of the start. But now looking at it, 5 heavyweights left, 3.5 mil. We'll be at about 4.1 mil, and we've added about 80 core golds. I mean, if we take the core golds that we've added this week, we'd be easily over 4.5 mil in terms of coins. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, episode 44 of the No Money Spent. If you're new here from the market videos, welcome to the No Money Spent episodes. Let's hop into today's content. We got 2 limiteds, this being basically a prep day for Team Diamonds, but the 2 limiteds being a Harold Landry and a Lyle Collins. Of course, limiteds go for a little too much for my asking, but Harold Landry, a right outside linebacker for the Titans, really good speed at 88, 93 power move. I mean, a great pass rusher, but he's just a little too expensive maybe when it gets to Redux. And then the other limited being Lyle Collins. Now, this card is the absolute best right tackle in the game. Now takes it over Jack Conklin. Maybe the heavyweight set dips a little, but Lyle Collins, of course, he's still going to be 700k, but a really good card. If you want a little budget version, just get his power up. You were able to power him up to 90, although I'm sure his power up is a little bit more expensive. But Lyle Collins, a really good card. I might end up picking up the power up just to get him up to a 90 overall, as that'll be basically the second best right tackle. Now, hopping into what's going to happen tomorrow, you're going to see those ultimate kickoff rerolls are probably going to be leaving the store, as well as the solo challenges, the house rules, and the missions. Now, I still have not completed the ultimate kickoff missions to get the sellable 88 overall ultimate kickoff player. It'd probably take me an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I just don't know if it's worth the time for a card that's probably 75k, so like 70k basically coins for 2 hours of grinding a really boring solo challenge for stats. I don't really know if that is worth it in the long run. I mean, I can make those coins, I could sit, chill, open some get a player packs. Talking about get a player packs, you're going to see no heavyweights left for my binder. I'm up to 400 golds, which is up to about 70 golds from last episode. Now, I hope to get up to 500 before Team Diamonds, because as well as the Team Diamonds getting revealed, all of them today, all 32 has been revealed, as well as the Master. I'll get that to in a little bit. But going into the Chiefs players, because they did reveal what's going to actually be required into the set, and it's basically all golds. You're going to see like 4 or 5 elites, as well as an 87 to 88 overall elite, not from the Chiefs, can be any card, but specific cards in the set, whether that be gold or elites. And you're going to see the golds that they showed in the set: Orlando Brown, Clyde Edwards, so they're already up a couple few thousand, as well as the 72 overall. I mean, Rashad Fenton's 2.3, 2.5k, he was shown in the set. Darrell Williams is 2,000, so they're already up for one from like 1-ish, 1.5, already up to 2,000 if they're involved in the set. So I mean, if we just sell these 400 golds, we're looking at probably 900 to a mil at minimum. And then you're going to see the coins are a little down at 3.999. You're going to see I picked up an Eric Fisher, the first investment. I talked about this in my Market Monday video and maybe one of my earlier No Money Spend videos, but I'm really investing in the 88 ultimate kickoffs because I saw what happened to the campus heroes when they were taken out of the training reroll. So we were able to complete the ultimate kickoff set for, I believe, about 70-ish k. You're going to see all the cards. I did get some very good snipes, but we should be able to get and see these prices tomorrow morning in the full panic of Team Diamonds. But Eric Fisher is actually going to go for 90k, his power up 7k, so it basically cost me 65k for the 88 Eric Fisher. I'm going to hold that card for probably until Saturday night to sell. Now we're hopping into the market, the training market as it is. Now training, basically right when they announced Team Diamonds, training did go down. It was about at 32. The 91s were down to about 235, 240. Now the market has raised slightly because the Team Diamonds weren't that the greatest in terms of hype, so the market kind of has rose, but you'll see, man. Tomorrow they'll be back down at that price, especially if there is no reroll in the store. I could see training is probably Saturday. Like I've said, if there's no reroll, Saturday is gonna be the day that I buy training when it comes to like legends and chests like that. You're gonna see I even get a Micah Hyde for 95k. Basically was a 20k snipe. That's like 31 training per, so you're gonna see I buy that Micah Hyde. We're actually gonna hop into a gameplay, little backstory. We played these guys in a squads game. It's me and Devin. I'm offense, he's defense. We played these guys in the previous game and lost a really close one, and we're gonna get into another matchup. So again, a little revenge game. They're in their conference championship, but I'm gonna take the first half of this basically game to talk more about the Team Diamond promo and the cards that got released, the overall state of Madden. Now, They dropped all 32, 90 overall. The cards are 90 overall. You're going to power them up, be able to power them up to 91 with the Master being a 95 Dan Marino. Field General, he does have 77 speed. He's going to get all the team chems, but unfortunately, he's one throw power short from getting both Hot Rod Master and Gunslinger. So a little underwhelming card, but I still think he's going to be used. I won't personally be using him because I'm a Gunslinger quarterback. I'll probably stay with Zach Wilson so we get a better Gunslinger, but maybe Dan Marino becomes the meta, but a kind of an underwhelming Master, as well as the other 32 90 overall cards. I mean, there's a couple, but it seemed to me like these cards were really just, they were planned to drop like in the first week of the game. Basically, the cards are cool, the names are dope. We've seen some brand new names we've never seen in Madden. I mean, TJ Husmanzada, Haloti Nada is back. I mean, some really dope cards, Josh Cribbs, etc. But man, the speed of these cards just aren't up to suit with the cards that are dropping basically this week. I mean, Jerry Rice, they're giving Jerry Rice 91 speed and Josh Cribbs a 90 speed. Marcus Colson somehow got, I think, 91 speed, but man, all the cards basically dropped today. They dropped 5 running backs. You had Amon Green, Falk, Deuce Staley. They just all have very underwhelming speed at like 90, 89, or 91. It just seems like these cards were meant to be dropped in the first week of the game, because if they were dropped in the first week of the game, man, these cards would be really popular. They'd be the best meta cards for about the first month, but they're more just kind of filler cards for Team Diamonds, not necessarily myself in terms of like the highest rated cards, which I don't think that's a bad thing, because if you're no money spent, if you don't have the best team, you don't have that much time to play, I mean, these cards are going to be perfect for you. I don't see them being that expensive, although the set might be a little expensive, but the cards can't be that expensive because they just really aren't that good. Basically, any Team of the Week card, any Legend card, any Wild Card Wednesday card that's coming out this week, next week, and the following week is going to be much better than any of the cards. But they are some cool cards. It's going to be fun to try. You're going to see a lot more variety on the field in terms of teams you are facing. And the other thing I want to talk about is I feel like Madden, now that they dropped them 90 overalls, they're not like 91 or 92s, they're 90 overalls powered up to 91. We have to be getting some sort of MUT content. I'm probably thinking MUT Heroes in early October, because in the next basically big promo is Most Feared, but that's not for a month away, so I can't really see Madden. I mean, content's gonna get really dry here for the next month if there's nothing until Most Feared, so I'm expecting to get kind of a MUT Heroes in terms of like current day players, hopefully 91 or 92 overalls. Probably I'd expect early October. We probably have the next weekend, we probably won't have any promos, but the following weekend I'm trying to picture that MUT Heroes is going to come out. Otherwise, man, I don't see where MUT content is going to be popping at. I think it's going to be very dry for the next month. We're finally going to hop, and that's basically all about Team Diamond talk. We'll look in depth. I might drop a top 10 MUT Team Diamond cards later or Friday afternoon, as well as we're going to go full breakdown into the Team Diamond sets. The one good thing about the Team Diamond basically promo is, man, the market is going to be popping in terms of get-a players. You might even see some get-a gold players be really good. I mean, the 83-84 sets, exchange sets, there's a new 87-88 exchange set. Man, the market is, there's going to be so many ways to make coins. We're finally going to hop into the gameplay. You see it's 17-7 in the third quarter. Our opponents do have the ball, of course. It is their AFC Championship, so the Super Bowl berth for them is on the line. Or just in the regular season, they had Vince Young, and we're looking to get outside the pocket on most of their offensive snaps. A lot of I form, basically bootleg action, and they would just use your one wide receiver and kind of run right to left or right to left, basically like 2K. But you see, they're going to settle, weirdly enough, for 3 to make it a one-possession game with 2:43 left. They're going to trust their offense, and unfortunately, Zach Wilson, being the quarterback, doesn't look that good in real life, and I'm going to make a really boneheaded play. Instead of just throwing it away, I'm going to eventually take the sack to put us at, I think, 2nd and 18. Nothing happens, so we're going to hop into 3rd and 14, and again, nothing is really open. They had everything covered. Going to have to throw it away and hunker down, play some defense. 2nd and 11 now, a minute 20 left. Both teams, they have 3 timeouts, we have 2 timeouts, so even if they score here, we can still get the ball back and score a field goal. Vince Young is running like crazy. Our D lineman, Chig, is going to actually click on the D lineman, miss a sack, and man, eventually hit Roy Williams, and our DBs are all gas. I guess his Roy Williams has all the energy in the world, and he's going to take it for 6 to tie the game up. And then with 25 seconds left, 2 timeouts, I'm going to try to throw it to Kittle. He gets tackled in bounds. I have to use one of my timeouts, and then on 3rd and 7, we are going to hit Joey Galloway on the crossing route. Last timeout, But you're going to see no timeouts left. Basically, have to get out of bounds. I had Chig. Basically, we had Chig running a right corner. I was looking to the running back flat or the corner route, and man, I have Chig wide open. I just didn't hit him. Wasn't really looking at him. Kind of eyeballed the running back, stared him down. So we're going to end up going to OT, but luckily, we are going to win the toss. I mean, this gameplay, this team that I'm using right now, this is going to be some of their last games. Maybe leading a lot of upgrades in tomorrow's videos. You're going to see Joey Galloway might be last game of the team. Reggie Bush, who knows? A lot of players going to get replaced in the next couple days, but Calvin Johnson is not going to be one of them. He's going to get the first catch of the OT drive, and eventually George Kittle, a great possession catch. Could I ever rack that to end the game? I don't know, but he's going to get out of bounds, and now Zach Wilson, 2nd and 15 after taking a delay of game. We're going to get sacked, unfortunately. Brings up a 3rd and 17, 3rd and 18, and you're going to see I was throwing to the backside left dig, and he was open. We get hit as we throw. Going to have to settle for 3, and again have to trust our defense. 3rd and 9. Man, they really tested Cam Chancellor, my user there, and they're basically going to keep running the ball. They basically were running on 1st and 2nd down and then throwing on 3rd, but 2nd and 11 here, kind of a wild play by Vince Young. Hits George Kittle inside the 15, but the 2 failed runs on 1st and 2nd down brings up a 3rd and 11. We're playing some really aggressive zone coverage, and finally we're going to get that, I don't know, coveted stop to end the game. Jarrell Revis, maybe he's on the out for tomorrow's episode. We'll see. But that's going to be all for this game. We finally get our revenge. I think duos games probably are the best, most enjoyable games to watch, as, I mean, almost play. I mean, every game comes down to the wire. But that's going to be all for this episode. If you enjoyed the content, subscribe, like, and comment if you have any questions. And until tomorrow, peace.